The story begins with Zorath, a fierce and highly skilled alien commander, flying his state-of-the-art starship across the galaxy. Zorath's mission is critical. He's being pursued by the Human Alliance, a group of people known for their resourcefulness, though their technology is far behind the advanced aliens. But Zorath is confident. His ship is faster, more powerful, and equipped with technologies that make him virtually unstoppable. As the battle rages across space, Zorath engages in a dangerous game of cat and mouse, evading human ships with his superior technology. The human forces chase him, but their ships just can't match the speed and power of his. Zorath knows he has the upper hand. With every move, he feels more in control, laughing at the humans' futile attempts to catch him. However, the humans have something Zorath hasn't considered: human innovation. Desperate to escape and confident in his superiority, Zorath activates his cloaking device. The cloaking technology is one of the most advanced features of his ship, rendering him invisible to enemy scanners. He presses a button, expecting to disappear into the void of space, safe from his pursuers. But as he looks at his monitor, something goes horribly wrong. The ship jerks violently, and his cloaking device malfunctions. Before Zorath can react, a powerful energy blast from a human ship hits his ship's side, sending sparks flying and the hull shaking violently. Zorath's ship is thrown off balance. He struggles to regain control, but the damage is too severe. The human technology, though less advanced in most areas, has just gained a significant advantage by hitting a weak point in Zorath's system. Zorath can't believe it. This wasn't supposed to happen. His ship begins to plummet through space, falling uncontrollably toward the nearest planet, Earth. As Zorath's starship falls, his once perfect escape plan crumbles. The ship shakes as it enters Earth's atmosphere, and flames engulf the exterior as it speeds toward the ground. Sparks and debris trail from the ship, and Zorath realizes that he has no choice but to crash land. He braces for impact, his hands gripping the controls tightly, trying to avoid a catastrophic crash. Suspense mounts as the ship spirals downward. The countdown is ticking. Earth's military forces are closing in, and Zorath is stranded in an unfamiliar world. The humans, once thought to be no match for his advanced alien race, are now rapidly approaching. Will they capture him, or will his backup plan save him? As the ship crashes through the thick atmosphere, Zorath can hear the hum of human forces gathering on the ground, ready to make their move. Every second counts. The ship slams into the ground with a deafening crash. Smoke and debris fill the air as the starship crumbles, coming to a stop. The wreckage is smoking, and Zorath, though injured, is alive. He opens his eyes, dazed but defiant. His technology may have failed, but he's not ready to surrender just yet. The humans, however, are already on their way. Their military forces, including soldiers and advanced drones, rush to the crash site, surrounding it with precision. Zorath can feel the pressure mounting. If he doesn't act quickly, the humans will capture him, and everything he's fought for will be lost. Zorath's mind races. He looks around the wreckage of his ship. The human tech on the ground is closing in, but there's something about it that catches his attention. While the ship is damaged, the humans have already set up their equipment to adapt and improvise. They are repairing and modifying their own technology at an astonishing rate, something Zorath never anticipated. The human forces have become a true threat, not just because of their numbers, but because of their resourcefulness and innovation. Zorath watches in awe and disbelief. Despite all his advanced alien technology, it is the humans' ability to adapt that is turning the tide. He had underestimated them. Now, he is on the ground, in the heart of their world, and their greatest strength has become clear: their unpredictability and creativity. The military forces are almost there, and the tension rises. Will Zorath escape with his life? Will the humans capture him? And what other surprises do these strange creatures have in store for him? The answers lie just beyond the wreckage of his once indestructible ship, as the story teases what's next: humanity's secret weapon, and the beginning of an unexpected alliance. Zorath slowly regains consciousness, his body battered and bruised from the crash. As his eyes flutter open, he finds himself in an unfamiliar place, a dimly lit room surrounded by unfamiliar machines and advanced technology. The air smells sterile, and the low hum of machinery fills the space. His hands are bound, and before he can make any attempt to break free, he is surrounded by human soldiers. Despite his pride and fierce nature, Zorath is helpless. He's been captured. But instead of being thrown into a prison cell or tortured, as he would have expected, he's escorted through a high-tech underground facility. The walls are lined with futuristic equipment, and the atmosphere is heavy with the quiet bustle of human activity. His mind races with confusion. What do these humans want with him? Eventually, Zorath is brought to a massive repair bay unlike anything he's ever seen. The space is filled with tools and workstations, and in the center stands his crippled starship, barely recognizable after its crash. But what shocks him is what he sees next. Standing in front of the ship is Captain Lucas, a tall, commanding officer with a calm but authoritative presence. He introduces himself as the leader of a group of Earth's top engineers and scientists. They have a plan. Instead of isolating Zorath, Captain Lucas explains that they want to repair his ship, but not just any repairs. They've already managed to reverse engineer some of the alien technology they've recovered from previous encounters. Now they intend to combine human innovation with Zorath's advanced tech to create something far superior. The humans have learned from their past mistakes. They've improved their own military systems, adding AI-assisted navigation, high-speed thrusters, and stealth capabilities to their existing technologies. They have one goal: to outmatch any alien threat. Zorath stands there, stunned and speechless, watching in disbelief as human engineers begin to dismantle his ship. His once invincible vessel is now nothing more than a piece of scrap, being reshaped by humans who seem to have no fear of the powerful alien technology. The more he watches, the more it becomes clear that the humans have no intention of simply repairing the ship. They are upgrading it. Their tech, though once primitive compared to his own, is quickly catching up, turning the tables on everything the aliens thought they knew. Suspense grows as the humans continue their work, modifying and enhancing the ship with their advanced human tech. Zorath's disbelief deepens as he realizes what this could mean. The humans, whom his people had dismissed as weak and insignificant, are now on the verge of creating a ship that could rival even the mightiest alien fleets. The aliens had once laughed at Earth's technological limitations. Now Zorath sees the tables turning, and it terrifies him. What's more shocking is that Zorath is forced to watch it all unfold, unable to stop the process. The humans are using his own technology against him, making it better, faster, and more deadly than ever. It's clear that the aliens underestimated the humans, and now the true fight for survival has begun. Will Zorath and his people ever be prepared for the consequences of underestimating humanity's resilience? Days pass as the humans work tirelessly to modify Zorath's ship, incorporating their advanced technology into the alien vessel. Zorath remains confined to a secure area, watching in disbelief as humans replace key parts of the ship with their own creations. Despite his pride and resentment, he can't deny the incredible changes being made. The ship is now a strange fusion of alien and human tech, sleeker, more powerful, and far more advanced than anything he's ever seen. It's clear that the humans have taken his once unstoppable vessel and turned it into something unpredictable. Reluctantly, Zorath agrees to test the ship. The humans are excited, eager to see if their modifications work as planned. Captain Lucas, standing at a control station miles away, guides him through the test flight, his voice calm but filled with confidence. Zorath doesn't share that confidence. He's unsure if the ship will even survive the test flight. This new version of the ship is completely out of his control, and the idea of flying it terrifies him. But there's no turning back. As Zorath takes the controls, the moment of truth arrives. He presses the throttle, and the ship jerks forward, but not in the way he expects. Instead of the smooth acceleration of his original alien technology, the ship lurches forward, its engines roaring louder than ever before. The ship surges ahead at unimaginable speeds, the force slamming Zorath back in his seat. The controls feel different, more responsive, but also more dangerous. The ship's engines burn hotter than he thought possible, pushing the vessel beyond its limits. Before he can fully process what's happening, the ship bursts forward out of control. Zorath struggles to maintain control as the ship slices through the atmosphere at breakneck speeds. He can barely keep it steady, narrowly avoiding a series of mountains and cliffs that loom dangerously close. The ship dives and swerves through laser fields designed to test its agility, the ground below rapidly disappearing into a blur. Zorath's heart races as he grips the controls, sweat dripping from his forehead. The visuals are chaotic and intense. The ship's afterburners leave fiery trails as it weaves between towering mountain ranges, narrowly dodging explosions and laser grids. Orbital bombardments from above flash in the distance, as though the very heavens are engaged in battle. Zorath's grip tightens on the controls as the ship dips and dives with shocking speed, making impossible turns and twists. He's no longer just flying a ship, he's riding a storm. The more he tries to manage the chaos, the more he realizes the scale of human innovation. The humans have taken his alien technology and pushed it to its limits, enhancing it beyond anything he could have imagined. This ship is now faster, more powerful, and unpredictable, a force of nature that Zorath can barely comprehend. His once unchallenged superiority is now in question. The human tech has become a game-changer, and the raw power of the ship is something Zorath never thought possible. For the first time, Zorath begins to understand the full scale of what the humans have done. They're not just testing a ship, they're showing him the true power of human ingenuity. The humans, once seen as weak and insignificant, have turned his own strength against him, and now Zorath is forced to reckon with the fact that he is no longer the one in control. Suspense builds as Zorath fights to keep the ship steady, realizing that the humans are not only creating advanced weapons, they are creating something that could change the course of the galaxy. Zorath's arrogance starts to crumble as the ship continues its chaotic journey, and he's left to face the fact that the tables have turned. Zorath's ship, now upgraded with powerful human technology, is no longer just a weapon. It's a symbol of human ingenuity. But with this new power comes a dangerous consequence. The Galactic Federation, furious at the loss of their superior alien technology and their shattered pride, has sent its most elite fighters to track down Zorath and destroy the human tech. They believe the ship is nothing more than a dangerous tool that needs to be erased before it can challenge their dominance. But they don't know what they're up against. The moment Zorath takes off from the secret human base, the chase begins. The Galactic Fleet quickly locks onto his position, dispatching fast, powerful warships to capture or eliminate him. But Zorath's ship is now something entirely different, a masterpiece of both alien and human technology. As the fleet closes in, Zorath accelerates, his ship's newly installed AI guiding him through evasive maneuvers with precision that even he didn't expect. Human technology, which he once dismissed as inferior, is now his greatest advantage. A high-speed chase ensues, with Zorath leading the alien fleet right into human territory. The once overconfident aliens find themselves on the defensive as Zorath's ship, utilizing advanced cloaking and stealth capabilities, becomes nearly invisible in the vast expanse of space. The human's AI-assisted navigation helps Zorath weave through asteroid fields and nebulas, making his ship seem like a ghost, slipping through their sensors. It's a battle of wits as the alien fleet tries desperately to lock onto their target, only for Zorath to slip away time and time again. The skies are filled with laser beams, missiles, and explosions as the aliens fire relentlessly, trying to destroy Zorath's ship. But the ship's new upgrades allow him to avoid most of the attacks. His ship can turn on a dime, outmaneuvering the alien weapons with ease. Zorath feels his confidence grow as he realizes that human tech is giving him an edge. He's no longer just relying on his alien technology, he's now fully embracing the human innovations that have turned his ship into a predator on the run. With every successful dodge, Zorath begins to trust human technology more and more. His once arrogance towards their capabilities fades, replaced by a deep admiration for their resilience and creativity. Even though the humans are outnumbered and less advanced in terms of raw firepower, they have something far more important: willpower. Zorath begins to understand that the humans' greatest strength is their ability to adapt, to never give up, and to outthink their enemies in ways he never imagined. The chase intensifies, with the alien fleet getting closer and closer. Zorath knows the battle is far from over, but with every move he feels the weight of human determination on his shoulders. They might be the underdogs, but they have what it takes to win. Zorath isn't just fighting for his survival anymore. He's fighting alongside a race that has turned the tide of a galactic war. The time for Zorath to prove his loyalty to the humans has come. After days of evading the alien fleet and experiencing the full extent of human resilience, He has come to understand that the humans' true power lies not just in their technology, but in their bravery and unity. With a new sense of purpose, Zorath agrees to fight alongside Captain Lucas in one final decisive battle against the Galactic Federation's fleet. The Galactic Fleet has underestimated humanity, thinking that they can easily crush Earth's defenses. But what they didn't count on was the human will to fight, something the aliens never could comprehend. The moment the battle begins, Zorath's ship, faster, stronger, and more powerful than ever, dashes into the fray. As he takes the lead, the ship's human-powered energy weapons tear through the alien fleet, one ship after another, leaving trails of destruction in their wake. Zorath, now fully embracing human technology, uses it with a mastery he never imagined possible. His once arrogant demeanor is replaced with respect for the human innovations that have now turned his ship into a deadly weapon. With each alien ship he destroys, he feels the rush of battle, but also the human spirit that drives him forward. In the midst of the battle, Zorath witnesses something that shakes him to his core. Bonner, one of the human soldiers fighting alongside them, is fatally struck in a close-quarters fight with an alien fighter. The human soldier's last moments are spent trying to protect his comrades, showing no fear even in the face of certain death. Zorath watches as Bonner's life fades away, and in that moment something inside him changes. He sees that humanity is willing to lay down its life for each other, something his own alien race has never been able to understand. The selflessness, the sacrifice, the bravery, it's all foreign to him, but it's also inspiring. Zorath realizes that he's not just fighting for survival, he's fighting for a cause far greater than himself. The battle rages on, with stunning visual effects as orbital bombardments light up the sky and ships explode in dramatic fireballs. The human ships, with their advanced cloaking and energy weapons, engage in intense laser duels with the alien fleet. Zorath, now fully immersed in the battle, uses his knowledge of the alien fleet's tactics and the human tech's superiority to devastating effect. The fight is brutal, but with every victory, the humans gain more ground. As the alien fleet retreats, Zorath feels a deep sense of gratitude for the humans who saved him. He realizes that he is no longer an outsider in this war. He is an ally, standing side by side with the very species he once thought inferior. As the battle concludes and the galaxy begins to calm, Zorath stands with Captain Lucas, watching the last remnants of the defeated alien fleet retreat into the distance. Zorath now understands that the balance of power in the galaxy has shifted. No longer will the Galactic Federation have the upper hand. Humanity has proven itself as a force to be reckoned with. Zorath, having witnessed the full extent of human strength and unity, promises to fight alongside Earth, forever altering the galactic order. The final scene shows Zorath and Captain Lucas watching as a new alliance is formed, a coalition of humans and former enemies united against a greater threat that looms on the horizon. Zorath, once an alien warrior, now sees himself as part of a new family, and with humanity's help, the galaxy will never be the same again.